Bashan, are you ready for Malik? All right. All right, Malik Lampkin. Hello, how are you doing? All right. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. So why were you late this morning?
It was just a long lineup.
Okay. That's what usually when the sun is not out and it looks muggy like it's going to rain, people are always late. They keep the line down. All right. So what's going on?
Judge, this was set just for him to give you an update on his mental health treatment,
Okay.
everything that's going on with him.
Okay.
You wanted him brought back a couple of months ago, earlier this week, yesterday. However, he was not told in time.
Okay. All right. No problem. So how are things going?
And Judge, I'm sorry, I do have to mention that his grandfather, who he lives with, is here in the courtroom today in case you wanted to call.
Okay. All right. So how's everything going? Going good? Any issues?
Not really young.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to get his grandfather to talk. Yeah,
So
there's nothing to be scared about here, okay?
So Judge, based on the supplemental report, that was sent last week, he's been doing what he needs to do on probation. He was screened for the MIC caseload. However, he did not qualify, he
Okay.
didn't meet the criteria. So he is currently, we asked that he just continue his services with Center for Healthcare Services.
Okay.
And he's been, from my understanding, doing everything that he needs to do. You did grant him permission to travel last weekend with his family.
I remember that. Now it's
Yes.
coming back to me.
Yeah, so far, as long as he stays on top of his meds and everything, I think he should be good.
All right. How did the travel go?
It was good.
Did you go by car?
Yes.
How long a drive was that?
Just an hour.
Oh, an hour?
Yeah, it was a house.
Okay. You don't know if you can get along with your family until you're in a car for 4 hours at least.
Try 18.
Oh my gosh. But my problem is whenever I'm in a vehicle, if I'm not driving, I immediately go to sleep. So is there anything else you need from us?
I wanted to try to get off house arrest.
Okay.
He is on GPS, and you have him on house arrest with partial for him to attend his treatment sessions, and I believe anything probation related.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Have it removed.
No, I mean, I don't have it removed, but I'm trying to understand what are you not able to do that you want to do if that were removed?
Nothing really. Nothing really, to be honest.
Okay. All right. And you say his grandfather's here? Who's his grandfather?
And he's a little hard of hearing.
That's okay. Hi, come on up.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How's everything going?
Fine,
All right. And how's he been doing?
pretty good. He was able to come up the stairs faster than me, being an old Vietnam era veteran.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing very well. He's done a really 360-degree turnaround.
Mhm.
He's been helping me through the house, around the house, and helping me on a lot of things when I can't get around so well. And
Okay.
helping me on the computer and these things called a smartphone.
Oh, yes.
They understand and I don't.
Well, they were supposed to help me with the iPhone. They still haven't done that.
And I still have the old Android,
Oh,
still on
okay.
this. But yeah, he's doing very well, Your Honor.
Awesome.
He went to his mother is an evangelist,
Mhm.
and we went to the religious event that the court granted him permission to go in Austin, and it was a very moving experience for him, and watch everybody get up there and do their testimonies, and at this thing, about 200 people showed up and then we
Oh,
did
wow.
baptisms in the pool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we had two churches, the Agape Church and a church in Houston showed up. And the pastors was doing the baptisms
Mhm.
and Malik was a participant. And
Oh,
yeah, and this Friday, we're gonna be doing with Haven for Hope, where he's
Mhm.
serving the homeless people. So.
Oh, that is
yeah,
awesome.
with, Mr. Greehey and, you know, the owner of Haven for Hope, so he's really come around, you know, trying to do, and he wants to try to get part-time employment, but he's still having a hard time, you know, focusing totally on that, but so he's been doing very well.
all right. I tell you, this is what I'm going to do with regards to your GPS. I'm not going to remove it, but I will put it for tracking only to just try them out. But we're going to do tracking only with a curfew. So what's a good curfew time? I put
Okay.
everybody on the spot.
7 p.m.
Yes, 7 p.m. So what that means is you need to be in the house by 7 p.m. You understand? All right.
6 a.m. to
Well, Your
7.
Honor, last time you gave a stipulation where if he's having any episodes, any paranoid, you know, different things, I don't want to go into HIPAA.
Yeah, no.
If he's having any episodes where we keep him extended a little bit period where, you know, to get him back to, so you gave some leeway time. I don't know how you phrased it though.
Oh, no, here's the thing. So he's going to be allowed to leave the house at 6 a.m. and he needs to be back at 7 p.m. If there is some kind of emergency that happens, then of course that emergency needs to be taken care of. And if there's a violation because there's an emergency, it will go to probation and will come to me and I'll see it and we'll have a discussion about it. When people come to me and there's a violation and I see a report for a violation, I always, unless it's something where somebody's alleged to have committed a new offense, I always have them come back to court so we can figure out what happened for the emergency. So I'm just going to put you on tracking to see how it goes. We're going to come back in 3 months. And if you've done well in those 3 months, then I'll strongly consider removing GPS. Okay. So I like to do things in increments so you can make sure that you have your daily routine down. All right.
Yeah, and the monitoring people have been very, very kind and, you know, they're very understanding, you know, in the situation. So we usually call them and they call us, you know, so,
Mhm.
so they know all the situations and everything. So they're working with us too.
Okay. So it'll be tracking with a curfew from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay, so from 6 a.m., Your Honor, till 7.
7 p.m. Yes. All right.
All right.
All right. And then we're going to come back in 3 months. Let me look at a time for us to come back. Okay.
And does that start today, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And let me look at the calendar. And when we come back in this 3 months time, whether you're still on GPS or not, that's going to be 100% dependent upon you. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And Your Honor,
Hmm?
any, oh, okay, thanks.
I'm sorry.
Any things like we have planned, we just go ahead and do the same way we did about getting permission from the court and then.
Yes.
court
If it's going to be
declaring-
something where you are leaving, just let probation know. They'll let me know. Okay.
All
Yes.
right. Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Because the GPS people, they're just going to be looking at the 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if he's not back at home at 7 p.m. and you all haven't gotten permission to travel, if that's what you're doing, then they're going to say it's a violation or something.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And Your Honor, how much of in advance do you kind of tell them?
They usually want 24-hour notice at least. Yeah. But like I say, if it's an emergency, just let them know it's an emergency and always leave a message. And if you leave a message for them, because sometimes people will call and people don't answer, so they just don't leave a message. But if you don't leave a message, they don't know you've called.
Because Your Honor, you know, we're going to be planning a trip to Disney World. It'll be like 7 days.
Oh, do y'all have room for one more?
Okay. Okay. So on something like that, would we give
Sure.
the court the itinerary of him?
No, just let us know the dates, when you're leaving and how long you're gonna be there.
And
You know, when you're
the air
returning.
flights or the air,
No, just tell us, hey, we have a trip scheduled for Disneyland. We're gonna be moving, we're gonna be leaving, for example, on July 8th, and we'll be back in San Antonio on July 19th. Just let them know. As soon as you know the answer to that, let them know. And I can tell you right now, I will sign off on him for him. He'll be able to go as long as there are no issues.
oh, I see.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to have you come back on July 8th. And at that time, if everything is well, then there's a strong possibility the GPS will be removed. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. And can we get something with that?
Oh, I'm going to give that to you right
I
now.
don't know how much remembering.
Oh, no, no problem. And once you sign that, just speak with probation, then you're excused.
Okay, thank you. Your
All
Honor.
right. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get the facts straight. She loves a verbal ashtray. Never blowing smoke when she gets pissed. She's quick to castrate. Love her on a good day, love her on a bad day. Either way, she's here to stay, stay, stay. Call up only, 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 only.